So in this video, we are going to talk about what to do, okay? Now, number one, have a checklist, okay, when you're about to trade. So every time when I'm about to trade, I look at, what I have to look for, okay, when I'm trading, okay? So let's say, for example, I want to look at the 60-minute chart every single time before I trade, okay? So I have a checklist. Look at the 60-minute chart. Checklist. Look at pre-market resistance, okay? Another thing could be on my checklist is the market trending or is it ranging. So have a checklist. Have something that you look at before you take a trade, so you can remind yourself, okay, what to do, because you can't rely on your memory, okay? Especially if you're new to this and you're just learning, you can't rely on your memory. So write down and just have a checklist and say, okay, I need to look at this, that, and that before I take a trade, okay? Number two, have a daily loss limit, guys. If you're day trading, have a daily loss limit. What that simply means is, let's say that you lose 3 times in a row, you're done for the day, okay? Me personally, if I lose 4 times in a row, I'm done for the day. Now, when I say in a row, it doesn't have to be in a row. So let's say that my loss limit is $400, okay? And let's say that my first trade is a loser, my second trade winner, my third trade loser, my fourth trade is a winner, and then all of a sudden I get a loser, winner, and then next thing you know, I get like two losers or 3 losers in a row. Okay, the losers don't have to be back to back. It could be I'm going back and forth, and next thing you know, I'm down $400. Okay, so if $400 is my daily loss limit, I'm gonna stop for the day. I'm gonna shut down my computer and I'm gonna go for a walk or whatever the case is. Because what's gonna happen is, if you don't have a daily loss limit, you're gonna basically continue to trade and try to make back your money, and you're gonna blow up your account. Because trust, I'm gonna see it so many times. A lot of new traders, I went through it, okay, and a lot of new traders go through it. They're always trying to revenge trade and get back their money. So have a daily loss limit, okay? If it's 3 trades in a row, if you want to make it 3 trades in a row, make it 3 trades in a row. Okay, usually when I first started out, I actually made it 3 trades in a row. Now I can risk more money. I made it 4 times in a row. So it's up to you, okay? But it's usually around either 3 to 4 trades, okay? Number 3, trade the market if it looks clear. We actually talked about that in the last video, guys. Please, I'm begging you, okay? If things is not clear, do not trade the market. Don't be a trader that is making a lot of money and next thing you know is giving it away because the market is not clear and they get chopped up, okay? So trade if the market is clear, okay? Number 4, withdraw your money and pay yourself. I see too many traders, okay, make money, okay, and then all of a sudden they lose all that money and then some. The reason why is because they have a lot of money in their account. Now they say, you know what? Wow, I can probably risk more. And then they risk more, and then when they lose more money, they're not used to losing that money, okay? So they say, oh man, I gotta get some of that money back. And then they add more. They try to risk more money to get back all that money that they just lost. And guess what? It's gonna be disaster. So what I tell, people, okay, let's say that you started off with $1,000, okay? And let's say all of a sudden your account is $5,000. Guess what? Pay yourself, okay? Maybe pay yourself $3,000. Now, when you pay yourself, you don't have to just basically, spend that money. You can just take that money out, okay, and put it on the side, okay? And then you want to have it just in case, okay, maybe you took a couple of losses, and then you want to add it back to your account. But the reason why you want to take that money out is because it's going to come to a point where you're going to get too cocky, okay? And you're going to do something stupid, and you're going to lose all that money. But if you took that $3,000 out, okay, and you do something stupid, you didn't lose that $3,000, okay? You still have it on the side. So that's the reason why you want to pay yourself, okay? Number 5, guys, journal, okay? Have a journal. All the professional traders that I know, they journal, okay? They want to learn from their mistakes. They want to see their habits. You want to have a journal because you want to see your habits. You want to see your patterns, okay? You definitely want to learn from your mistakes, right? Number 6, stick to one time session when you first start off, okay? Don't one day you want to trade London session and the next day you want to trade New York session. The next day you trade an Asian session. I believe you should stick to one session and stick to that session and master that session. And then if you want to switch back and forth because you are consistent now, then you can do that. But when you're first starting off, I think you should at least stick to one session. Okay. Now let's say that you can't stick to one session because maybe your job or whatever the case is. Then yeah, whatever, you had to do whatever you had to do. But if you can stick to one session, just do it. Right. Number 7, guys, look at this course more than once. Right. A lot of people want to blow through a course and only just look at it one time. If you look at things one time, guys, trust me, your brain is not going to download all that information. Okay, so you need to look at this course more than once so you can get the information that you need, so you can remember all the stuff that's in this course. All right. Number 8, guys, back test. Please back test. And when you back test, you don't have to press replay, because they do have replay modes on these charts, but you don't have to press replay, guys. You can just look at a still chart. Okay, a still chart. Just go back. Okay, and just look at a still chart. You don't have to just basically press replay. Look at still charts. That's what I do. I look at my still charts. And when I mean still charts, I'm talking about with no replay. Just basically looking at the charts, right? And I'm looking at the charts. I'm looking at setups, and I'm looking at, okay, when I went wrong, what can I do next? Okay, because if I replay, that means I gotta sit there for an hour or 4 hours for one day. Okay, 4 hours. You know what I can do if I'm just back testing still charts? I can probably go through at least 30-40 charts in 1 hour. Okay, or probably, I wouldn't say 1 hour, but at least go at least 10 charts in 1 hour or more. Okay, so when you back test, guys, that's gonna help you gain confidence. Number 1. Okay, it's gonna help you just build good habits. It's gonna help you remember the markets, and you're gonna get used to the markets. And when you back test, try to, especially if you're new and you don't know how to draw the consolidations yet, practice on drawing your consolidations. Okay, your horizontal consolidation, triangles, the channels, the trend line breaks. Practice that. Okay. Number 9, guys, ask questions. Okay, if you're not sure, ask questions. You can ask students questions, or you can come to me and say, hey, I have a question. Can you help me on this one? All right. So this is the end of this video, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.